What is going on, guys and girls? It is Ghost Robo, and I am so excited to bring you the video you're about to see. Welcome to Titanfall, the epic game that so many people have been waiting for and want to know, is this a Call of Duty killer? Well, I have to say that my first, my second, my third, my fourth, my fifth impression of this game has been super positive. It is so much fun, and I think you're really gonna like what you see. I've been playing the beta for a while, and this match should show off just about all the real cool stuff that I have enjoyed so far. And right off the bat, what you'll notice is that this game is different, and one of those things that sets it apart is the movement. There is so much fast and ferocious movement. You're running on walls, you're double jumping, you're chaining moves, running on a wall, jumping to another wall, double jumping over a ledge, shooting a guy that runs over the edge, falling backwards off the edge, and then popping his head as he peeks out. No mercy. But that movement system is so much fun. It feels so fluid. It's even more natural than something like Mirror's Edge, which is a game totally dedicated to parkour movement. And here, it really just ups the ante, and it especially ups the speed and pacing of the battles. They've also really reduced the respawn timer from the typical online FPS, it seems like to me. So you're back in the action hyper fast. And another difference, and I want to focus on the differences here because so many people are worried, is this just another also-ran? Is it just another Call of Duty type game, or do we really have something special on our hands? And something that totally flips the typical online deathmatch mode on its head are these NPCs, these grunts and specters, these AI-controlled characters that are constantly roaming around the map and filling up space as fodder. They're very easy to kill. They rarely ever even hit you with a bullet, but they give you a point. Like, human players are worth 4, Titan kills are worth 5, and these grunts are worth 1. So it definitely does impact your score, but not in a significant way. It's more of a way to keep you engaged constantly, so you find yourself always having something to shoot at. There aren't very many moments in Titanfall where you're running around without a purpose or just doing nothing. I feel like it also eliminates the desire to camp, because there's always targets to be had. Even if it's not one of the 6 other players on the other side of the battle, you have all these grunts and specters that are constantly spawning and constantly moving around. Now, yes, you're probably like, Ghost, why aren't you talking about the Titan that you're in right now? Because this is really another remarkable piece of video game awesomeness right here. These Titans, they move fast, they move smooth, they have multiple things going on, and it would be impossible to detail everything in one video. So basically, your Titan has a primary weapon, which is my chain gun. Your Titan has a secondary fire, which I have rockets on right bumper right now, and you have sort of a tactical secondary type thing, which is this shield. It's a vortex shield that absorbs bullets and then fires them back. Titans can also dash, they can melee, they can sprint. They're basically an extension of your body, and as the Titan grabs you and sticks it inside its own stomach, you really do become a part of this giant mech, and it feels like you have full control. There is no sense of sloppiness, no sense of slowdown, no sense of awkward, clumsy controls. In some ways, it's like you just supersized yourself and now are moving around the battlefield. And the flow of the game is very interesting, because what seems to happen is that people go for a couple of quick kills, because how you get your Titan is based on how many kills you get, not in terms of a kill streak, but rather a timer. And so your timer starts off at a pretty high number, like 3 minutes or something like that, and every kill you get, every damage point that you deal lowers your countdown timer at some level. Maybe it's 12 seconds, maybe it's 30 for a full kill, maybe it's 2 seconds, but you're dropping that timer down, and then Titanfall happens. You drop your Titan in, and then everyone kind of just smashes at each other. So it's this opening moment of quiet where people are just running around trying to get vantage points, sniping guys from rooftops and taking out grunts, building their point totals, and then before you know it, somebody drops in the first Titan, another one falls in, 2 more drop in, and you've got this massive battle raging that to me takes the parts that people like from something like Battlefield, where it has more epic vehicle combat, along with the parts people like about Call of Duty, a more contained map and sort of that faster feel, and I think just creates a beautiful mixture, because at no point do you feel like you're totally useless as a pilot, which is the human-controlled character I am now, or as a Titan. They both seem to serve equally good purposes, and I think the game is just as fun in the role of a human soldier as it is in the role of a Titan. And in some ways, I like being on foot better because that movement is so speedy. You can jump around like crazy. I do have to say, though, there is a certain joy I get from jumping in and embarking in my Titan. It's really awesome. Other things that can be done in this game, you can jump on top of a Titan and take them out. That way, it's a very dangerous maneuver because these guys can crush you, they can punch you, they can squish you, all sorts of good stuff. You'll notice you have a shield meter, so your Titans have a health bar as well as a shield. So a lot of this type of combat, whoa there, ejected out to the top of the sky, and now we're going to try and lock on and take one of these Titans out. There's a certain satisfaction you get when a Titan blows up in front of your face that is unlike killing any human character you faced in a Call of Duty or Battlefield. But anyways, the battle with Titans is very interesting because it becomes very tactical. It's not just go in there and go ham. I almost thought it would be more like a supercharged kill streak where you get the Titan and then just go get 15 kills. No, it's actually a lot more... you have to be a lot more well-planned and well-thought-out than that, because your Titan, if it loses that shield, it's going to drop its health very quickly, so you may need to dash out of the way, and they've smartly integrated cooldown timers for your secondary attack, for your dashes, and it all feels like it's been balanced really good. I know this is technically a beta, but for the most part, I'd assume they have the game pretty locked down, and I think they have done a great job of keeping the Titan versus pilot action pretty fair. Of course, the Titans have an advantage, but you still can do damage as a pilot because you have other things at your disposal. You have grenades, but you have a tactical perk of your own, which in this case is my cloak, so I can cloak and take cover. There are some other ones that increase speed and increase health regen. You also have a side weapon that is specifically dedicated to shooting Titans. So there are gigantic lock-on rocket launchers like you saw here. There's fast-firing sporadic missiles, and it all just, I don't know, they've created an ecosystem that really works. It's almost like they did their checks and balances everywhere and it fit in nicely. There's stuff like Epilogue as well, where you try to escape if you've lost the match and get away before they can kill you, or if you win, you try to take down their transport and your opponent before they can get out. So much more to talk about, and I will bring it to you if you guys want to see it. Titanfall is really, really special, and what's interesting is it seems like it's catered a little bit more towards everybody. You don't have to be the best player. You can get points from grunts, you can get points from Titans, from pilots as well, so it's not like someone's getting 40 kills at the top of their leaderboard straight up wrecking the other team. Maybe they have 7 pilot kills and then a bunch of grunt kills and a couple Titan takedowns as well. I really, really love this so far. I will say that the graphics are a little bit of a letdown, but other than that, it's definitely living up to expectations. Guys and girls, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed and want to see more. Until next time, everybody, a lot more to be talked about, another map to show, and a whole lot of fun to be had. Drink some hot chocolate, guys and girls. Thanks again, and we will see you all later.